people aged 80 and over top 10% of Japan's population for first time.
This post received a score of 7,100, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I was visiting a few years ago as a tourist. On a bus after a long day of doing tourist stuff, I was looking around wondering if I would get a seat anytime soon. Then I noticed I was, at 50, possibly the youngest person on that bus. Maybe the driver was younger, but that's about it. It's a very weird feeling.
The Tokyo Prefecture is devouring young Japanese adults. Between 2000 and 2020, the population of the Tokyo Prefecture increased from 12 million people to 14 million people. In the same time, the population of New York City increased from 8.0 million to 8.8 million people. Although Tokyo Prefecture is already well developed, there's still a lot of changes in the urban fabric with each passing year.
Yeah, there's loads of young people in Tokyo. It's everywhere else that's fucked.
It's everywhere else that hasn't fucked.
Nah, if the young people are all moving to Tokyo, Japan's birth rate seems to suggest that they're not fucking either.
1 in 10. Holy smokes. Is their demographic triangle upside down?
Kinda. It's shaped like an urn. What happened to their 57-year-olds? Sharp decline for just 1 year.
Cultural calendar thing.
That's really interesting. China tends to see huge birth rate drops in the lunar year of the sheep, because it's supposed to be bad luck to be born in that year, especially for girls, according to my wife.
And more in the dragon year. Although with lower birth rates these days perhaps the trend isn't as visible.
Holy shit. That's a crazy statistic.
10 years ago, Japan predicted when the elderly population would peak and called it the 2025 problem. It is still 2023. There are still 2 years until the peak.
Sooner or later the Japanese will have to start accepting those inferior foreigners into their lives. The level of racism and xenophobia in Japan is unbelievable.
That or stop demanding everyone work 12 hours, then drink for 4 hours with the boss, pass out for however many hours are remaining between that and the next workday after taking the train home. Just doesn't leave any time in the day for fucking. Never mind dating.
Also, they may need to start treating women like equal human beings. Japan ranks 120th among 156 countries when it comes to gender gap. Gender equality Japan, OHCHR.
This meme is dumb. The most egalitarian countries don't have birth rates much higher than Japan. Norway has a sub-replacement fertility rate just like Japan. The more developed a nation is, the worse the natality, not because of its unequal between genders, but because people who have nice careers and lots of comfort feel very low desire to have a bunch of time and resource-sucking spawn.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.